Uy, ano nangyari? Natatalo ko kay Peter Stratus Daya. Tuloy pa rin yung laro, hindi ba? Anyway, balik tayo sa ibang dimension kung saan ipagtsitsat pa ako kay LJS ng kahit ano-ano. So, cameraman, pumunta na tayo sa kabilang mundo.
Oh, hello there. It's you, that piece of shit who once lasered me for no apparent reason at all. Are you here to pick a fight with me, huh? I am the supple kangaroo. I am the brawler, the bruiser. I kick everyone's asses, from that stupid marmot to that Mickey Mouse. Minnie Mouse not included. She's female. I'm a gentleman. And what about the team cactus? What about Don Dog? What about those two twin bears and that martial arts little teeny bear? He suck! I just beat the crap out of him. You'll be the next. And when I'm through with you... Uh-oh.
Pasensya na, Linus. Medyo hyperactive lang to. Nakita mo yung mata niya, diba? Yung pag once sa laser ka niya, yan na yung huling pagkakataon mo. Hindi ba? Beat it.
I get you! One day, when the bending's over, you're mine! You're mine! You cannot laser me. You're powerless.
Powerless pa ka mo? Ay, nako, kangaroo. Walang magawa sa buhay. At nahulog pa ang aking inhaler. Anyway, it's time to go cold bulol for now. We wasted a little bit of precious of the seconds. And heto ako ngayon, bagong ligo kahit masyado ng late. Pero hindi na ako amoy garbage pail kid. Amoy asawa na ako dahil sa mahal kong misis doon, sleeping like a baby habang nagsiselfone. Hindi alam yung delikado ng part ng ginagawa niya, Pero hopefully hindi sasabog. Pero at least yung kilikili ng misis ko, her armpits, it smells like, cooking oil. And now the wool armpit stain. Even mine, it smells like hindi pa nakalagay ng Rexona. Okay, tama na yan. At let's go to this part 2. Since naka-aircon na, hindi na kailangan ng electric fan. Aircon made possibly by Electrolux. Seriously, Electrolux. And television made possible by Panasonic. This is quite old school. Maybe near a decade old already, if I'm not mistaken. Tama ba? A decade old? Or less than 10 years later. But this is still working. This is what we're using for the cable box that we had and watching WWE Network. Before we go there, we mentioned about her Stratus and Mickey James rise to WWE timeline. Do you love me now? That's a good question. Yeah, question mark, diba? Question mark, ito, exclamation, exclamation point. Yun, exclamation point. And, let me see. Clash of the Champions from WCW. That's Clash of the Champions 16. Well, hindi ako nabitin doon. At least okay yung mga match doon. Recently, I'm into the classic Clash of the Champions events. Ranging from 1989 edition, and then 1990, 91, 92, and probably some 93 perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have you ever any chance to watch WWE Network in your entire life or no?
I have actually, Mayor. Pero I canceled my subscription because I was taking a toll on my it was taking a toll on my paycheck, on my account.
I understand that. Anyway, let's get on with this part 2 now. We talk about Philippine Wrestling Revolution. We talk about a little bit of WUWPH. Now let's talk about Manila Wrestling Federation, on which you and the guys there from Kayfabe Cafe support the most, if I'm not mistaken. So before we go MWF, how did you and possibly Kyle get to know each other and then all of a sudden invited to join Kayfabe Cafe? I need to know your backstory of that one, if you don't mind.
Interesting. Kyle and I met during MWF MWF 7. That was an, no,
2019?
Todos Los, hindi, yeah, 2019, Todos Los Wrestling.
Wait,
Last
Todos
year,
Los Wrestling.
2018. The
2018, yeah,
Halloween
2018.
yung, yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Todos Los Wrestling, ano, that was MWF, MWF
yeah.
6 ba yun o 5?
Basta yun, Kyle and
MW
I
Todos
met,
Los Wrestling, yeah.
yeah,
2018, yeah.
yeah, yun. Kyle and I met at that show and we got to talk a little. We were somewhat, uh, we were just somewhat, I don't know, like expecting what were the results, what was gonna happen, and from there we kind of clicked. Like we kind of became friends, and we get to talk about local wrestling, the WWE, and New Japan at that time. Then we got invited to join Kayfabe Cafe at around last year's G1 Climax Finals. Since Casey was holding a viewing party at that time in V Spot in Katipunan, please check out V Spot. And uh, since there were four of us left na, and Jag, Kyle and I, we just kind of talked that kasi before we joined AC, we were already Kyle and I and a friend of ours was already planning to make a YouTube channel and talk about wrestling. Like since there were three of us, we were kind of like having sides. Like I'm on the middle. Our friend of ours was mostly on PWR, and Kyle was mostly on NWF. And unfortunately, that plan didn't went through. But case Jag and Ant kind of gave us the platform to do that. So hence us joining Kayfabe Cafe. And from there on, things kind of things went good for the group because uh, right now we're getting more exposure towards the other Southeast Asian countries. Here in the Philippines, our reach is now growing more, and despite us being on a break for Sobrang Late now, our late night show, we're gonna continue doing the show next month, I guess. We're just gonna have to contact the. We're still in the supposed guest for our season 2. So yeah, Kyle and I joined Casey because we felt that Casey has the tools for us to do what we want, and Casey did give us that. And right now we're doing the best of it.
Okay. Interesting side of your story now. Where was I? Yes. MWF time, man. Manila Wrestling Federation. So, what year you particular learn about MWF's existence?
I learned about MWF at around July of 2018. And at that time, I was seeing someone from the company, and she introduced me to MWF. Now, hey, PWR isn't the only wrestling company here in the Philippines. There's also MWF, and I'm like, wow, there's another company. Like, whoa, I did not know that. Then yun, since MWF shows were a bit I am then in PWR since they're hosting shows in Makati. I kind of felt more comfortable going there because since it's only a jeep away from 2 jeeps away from my place. So yeah,
Now let's talk about the MWF stars and some former stars. Now, on to the former guys in MWF. We have Robin Sane, which is originally part of PWR in 2014, but just only one show at Renaissance. And
yeah,
he, along with Veronica Mikers Litton and the man behind Mr. Lucha, they left PWR in their respective timeline for various reasons that we already know behind the story, and some others as well. And then these three guys, they fought hard in order to get where they are right now, and there's Manila Wrestling Federation, and then some of the wrestlers that we all love and we do hate at times, and then yeah, we all love them big time. And let's
yeah.
talk about Robin Sane. What do you think of the Robin Sane character?
Robin Saint for me is the best high flyer here in the Philippines because of what he can do and what his heart can do. And I believe that him being the inaugural MWF champion was definitely worth it because not only he was wrestling because of his passion, he's also wrestling for what he believes in. He's also wrestling because he believes that anything is possible, and to achieve that goal of becoming the first MWF champion, it was really worth it, like supporting him. And to to the guy portraying Robin Singh, man, love you. Tanawa ka lang. And I hope that we get to see you wrestle soon. Like, uh, there are things right now that may be problematic, but I believe that you can get through it.
Robin Sane is still the best. Kaya ako pa rin yung numero uno sa Shilling Sanmon. Huwag niyo kalimutan yan mga bata. Now, let's get on with
Here,
Mr.
taga-Tanay ako.
Lucha, who is also currently part of the MW roster. Mamaya mo na si Mr. Lucha, we had to talk about Frankie 13 muna because yes, he's a former star in there. And believe it or not, Frankie 13 along with Cantoter and some others, if possible, contributed the rise of Philippine Pro Wrestling, the community itself, and etc. 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 Now, want to talk about Frankie 13?
Of course, that's my brother.
Yeah, our
That's my brother in
comrade
case.
Frankie.
Yeah. I back then I was doubtful of this character because here is a grunge kid that is kind of not really how do you say this? He wasn't really that much of big of a deal back then. I mean, when I first saw him, but realizing that he's technically the guy that helped build what Philippine wrestling is right now, and knowing his capabilities now, like he developed much more than what I expected. And him becoming him becoming former AWGC Tag Team Champion just proves that he can be a top guy if given the opportunities and given the right amount of ulitin ko na opportunities. So yeah, given the right opportunities, the sky's the limit for Frankie. And even though he left MWF, I hope him soon wrestle somewhere else, especially in the other Southeast Asian regions.
Okay, now let's talk about another of the OGs in Philippine Pro Wrestling, MWF in particular, si Mr. Lucha. So, what do you think of the Mr. Lucha character? Do you have anything to say about it?
For Mr. Lucha naman, uh, I catched up to his story, like of his betrayal on Robin Sane, because that I only got to watch ano I was able to catch the story since watch after watching MWF Road to Fate back in 2018, and I I kind of felt that Mr. Lucha can ha- Mr. Lucha has what it takes to be the top guy of MWF. It just so happens that there are a lot of guys that have the potential to be the top guy, and unfortunately, his best friend Robin Saint took that spot. But now, for as for Mr. Lucha, I think that you know he can be a top guy anytime soon.
We're gonna find out so soon enough if he become either a MWF champion or MWF kampiyon ng
Like,
masa. Ooh.
mm, he got eliminated in the Campeon of Masa tournament, so I think yeah he can be an MWF champion
Yeah. Now,
soon.
let's get on with Danger Rex Lawin. Do you like to say something
For
about this wrestling character? Danger Rex Lawin?
for for Danger Rex Lawin, uh, skills wise, he's he's good. Character wise, he just need to tweak a little. He just need to tweak his character a little. Pero he's good. He's good naman rin, performance wise. He's good than what I expected before. He just really needs to work on his character because right now he's being managed by former Commissioner Veronica Michael Shannon,
Yes.
and I hope
He
that
used to be managed by sino to? Si Coco
no,
Cross.
yeah. Right now, I mean, right now, ayun nga, he was managed before by Commissioner Gus Queens or Coach Gus, and now he's now being managed by. Kasi I feel that the reason why he has managers because he's lacking the mic skills, and I believe that should he improve on that, should he improve on his character, he can be he can be the best. He just really needs to work on his character lang. And that's my take.
Alright, now let's get on with the other MW characters, quite the popular ones. Let's get on with yung 90s action hero na si Gig Striker. I need your opinion
Big
about this
fight.
guy, which is one of my favorites too, big time.
Yeah, I mean he was one of my favorites too because his gear is based on Johnny Cage, one of my favorite video game characters of all time.
Favorite,
And
Mortal MK and Mortal Kombat kids.
yeah, yeah, he based his gear off Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 3. He said that on one of on the Wrestling podcast or then SDP podcast, and I think that he can be a top guy. Like he portray, yeah, he's the '90s action star. And what does the '90s bring? Mostly nostalgia and yung angas of being a top guy. He has it. And I think should he wrestles again, I hope that he can be a top guy soon.
And
He's making
yes,
a top guy.
and his occasional tag team partner used to be the Contrabida, but become an instant fan favorite later in the end. We're talking about the guy who claimed to be ang walang kasing lupit, walang kasing astig, at ang pangalan niya ay si Fabio
Fabio
Makisig!
Makisig.
One of my favorites since 2017 to this day. I would love to have that guy on my show one day. It's up to him, though.
Yeah, maybe you can get him on your show, Mayor. I mean, I think right now the person doing the Fabio Makisig character is, I think he's a bit busy, but I think he has time. I don't know. For Fabio Makisig naman, being the batasan
Bully.
bully, uh, from being the canto boy of Batasan to leading what potentially can be one of the top, potentially one of the top factions in MWF. He has what it takes to be the top. I mean, the guy faced Tajiri. Like, it's a rare opportunity to have to face Tajiri, yet alone face him twice. And I hope that Fabio Makisig being MWF champion is really up there. It's really reachable, and I hope that he will be facing Ho Lun for the title, and I hope he wins.
He has to be. I mean, Ho Holun had hold the MW title for a very long time. I don't know if the management would have decided na maybe they would have to let him hold on the title very longer, despite he couldn't defend because of the situation that we got ourselves into. Screwed that
Yun
in
nga,
COVID-19. Daya.
yeah,
Daya, lahat
screwed
ng
his
mga
wires.
parte ng storyline hindi natuloy dahil dyan. Pero may kutob
Yeah.
ko sa mga Philippine champions. I mean, outside of the Philippines. Si Hoholun, I don't know if having Hoholun to hold the title a bit longer, despite nasa dormancy yung Philippine Pro Wrestling sa pandemic. Do you think that was appropriate? Even on the company standpoint in MWF? In terms of
Hmm.
storyline?
Storyline wise, I think it's okay to have Ho like hold on to the title, but I feel that management might strip him off, because of the pandemic. And Ho Holun right now is wrestling in Dragon Gate in Japan, and like also interfere with his schedule there. But ayun nga, I guess it's okay to have Ho hold the title again, to hold on to the title once more. I mean, once more, to continue holding the title. And I guess it's okay also to like strip him off the title, given the situation we're all in right now.
Hmm. Alright, now let's go on to other popular characters in MWF. What about Morgan Vaughn, for example? The Glitch,
Oh
Morgan Vaughn,
yeah,
and formerly tag team partner ni Frankie 13, but happened to
yeah.
be one of Frankie's earlier known opponents at the time.
Mm. For Morgan Vaughn, uh, I I really, to be honest, I really didn't. He reached the expectation that I have for him, because he proved that even though he teamed up with Frankie, he still can be his he still can perform on his own, since his dynamics with Frankie kind of gotten a bit shaky. I mean, it got shaky rather. It got shaky during his their defense for the AWGC tag team titles, and uh, I hope that Morgan on like how do you say this? I hope Morgan Vaughn can like wrestle again, or should he wrestle again? I hope that it's against Frankie, because the two really put up a show during the last time we saw them wrestle against each other.
Okay, now, how about these two guys no longer affiliated with MWF in any ways possible? We're talking about Hanselo Silva and Aldrin Richards. Not so sure kung naput niyo yung dalawa na yan, ah.
And yeah, funny thing is, the first time I saw an Aldrin Richards match was his last match. For Aldrin naman, that I hope he does come back, because he can be a top guy anytime. He can be a top guy in MWF. It just so happens that maybe he's dealing with personal issues, and I hope he gets to figure them out soon. For Hanselo, however, I think he can refine his work, his in-ring work more because character-wise, I mean, overall, the Hanselo Silva character really needs refinement, and the guy portraying Hansel Silva is lacking a bit of charisma, and I hope should he come back, uh, he'll have he'll have a new dynamic towards the character.
Okay, some of the used to be popular characters there at the time talk about Ninja Ryujin and Ashura. Wanna tackle on that subject, LJS?
For Ninja Ryujin, I don't know where he is right now. Like MWF hasn't given anything about his status,
For
but
kayfabe reasons.
uh, yeah, yeah, for kayfabe reasons. Pero should I'm hoping that he and Ashura will come back and in MWF soon because for Ashura, there's really a need right now to revive the women's division since right now there aren't except for Luchadona
Luchadona
there aren't
and
really.
occasionally si Jorel Liwanag.
Yeah, but the thing about that is Jorel doesn't really wrestle, I know, that often now. And for Luchadona, I guess that I ayun, for Luchadona man, she still continues to work, but uh, the representation for women's wrestling in MWF really needs to be there.
Tama ka
And
nga.
right now, Luchadona is the only active women's wrestler in MWF. How can you have a women's division if you only have one
Reminded me of
woman
PWR
on?
way back then si Crystal. Supposed to be si
Yeah,
Scarlett sana pero real life events that would drove her to end her career in PWR way back in 2016. Weeks right after Revolution X 2016.
yeah.
Shit.
So how can you have a women's division if you only have one female wrestler rather? And I believe that Ashura has what it takes, and she's athletic. She even already wrestled outside of the Philippines with tagging with Luchadona against Luna Inez and Selena in SBW's Women's Night.
Hopefully we could watch that on YouTube one day.
Yeah, I hope. Again, shout out to if there are any SPW fans or any SPW management watching this, guys. Please upload that match. We've been waiting for that match. It's been a while. Pero yun, I hope that Ashura does come back and also Ninja Ryujin because they have really what it takes to like elevate I wouldn't say mid card scene, like to elevate the show rather.
Interesting. Okay, now let's get on with Ang Bahay ng Liwanag. Yes. Ganyan ba? Ganyan ba?
Yeah, and yeah, for yeah for the liwanag.
Yes, Moses, liwanag mo na.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say the three now. For Moises Liwanag, for John Liwanag, and for Joel Liwanag. Uh how do you say this? I guess that I guess it's nice that the Liwanags were given the opportunity to be the AWG's tag team champions. It's sad that Jorel wasn't there to like uh there to witness it or to be a champion rather. Because to be honest, I prefer Jorel tagging with Jomar rather than Jomar tagging with Moises. I mean, that's my opinion. But I guess it's also nice that that Jomar and Moises were given the opportunities to be tag champions, and honestly, the way they portray their characters is really on point. 'Cause not only are dealing with the supernatural side of what Philippine culture, you're also dealing with the religious side
Kulto,
of the
yun.
Philippine. Yeah, yeah,
Sikat yan
yeah,
dito
the
way
culto.
back then way back then.
Yeah. So it's really nice to see not really representation, but uh, actually, yeah, representation rather. So it's really nice to see that the way they are portraying their characters is really on point, and especially for Jomar because he's the chosen one. Like he's the chosen one of the Liwanas, and he has what it takes to be. He has what it takes. For Moises, he can like be in the background of the group, like since he's the head of the group, he can like work on stuff that will benefit the Liwanag. So yeah.
Okay, now to the current crop of wrestlers since 2019, and yes, some the good stuffs and some shit stuffs if you ask me. Okay, I was shocked that one time nag-wrestle si ano, yeah, the man they call the Nuke, Pete Baldo was used to be
Mm.
in Art of War Wrestling, and then he made his first appearance as a competitor in MWF in the Coach Gus Quinn's birthday bash. Whatsoever, for all I care.
Mm. Yeah. uh, yeah. Also, the birthday bash of Coach Gus isn't canon. Pero yeah, he wrestled Robin Sane there in that event, and in his MWF debut, he wrestled uh, white shirt then slash Nigel San Jose back then. I guess I guess Nuke can be the dominant guy since he's bulky. He's kind of like the Roman Reigns slash Bill Goldberg of Philippine wrestling. But it's just sad that he after that one match we weren't able to see him anymore. But I hope that he gets to wrestle soon, and he really has the potential. He really has that potential.
Alright, let's go to the characters of today. Aside from the Nuke, we were introduced to, well, some of the red shirt, white shirt characters in there. One of them would have to be. Teka muna. It has something to do with, Comilista? No. His name is Cadencio.
Ah, yeah. Caden for Cadencio, I don't know what happened to Cadencio. Like I guess Coco Gus and his constabulary took care of him. I don't
Shit.
know if Cadencio went to hiding because of Coco Gus, but should he come back to MWF, it will show that since okay, I remember during the Mandala show that he was one of the he was one of the factory guys that
Factory
wrestled in the
graduates.
pre-show. Yeah, no, he wasn't. I think he wasn't a graduate at that.
Not yet.
They
Yeah.
were ano lang. Oh yeah, he
Graduate,
wasn't. He
no boot
wasn't.
campers.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah, he
mean
wasn't
factory boot
graduated at that
campers
time.
pala. Excuse me. Medyo bulol na yung isip ko bigla. After all, already midnight, kids. Believe it or not. Part 2.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded.
Yeah. But for Cadencio, I think he's okay like with his character since yeah, he sort of represents the one na the yung mga inaapi. And I guess that he can pull that off. He really pulled that off. But and yeah, whatever happened to him, hope that he can come back. Screw you, Goku, for that.
Now, white shirt guy who became the popular Nigel Suplex San Jose. Now, what do you think of the character from the very beginning to this day? I mean, yeah, to this day, yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that Nigel was able to like redeem himself on that number one contender match against Frankie 13 and Moises Luanag because he was on a 1 year losing streak.
Shit, yeah, the losing streak. He never won one match ever in his entire life since his
Yeah,
debut.
yeah. Since his debut, he wasn't able to win a match. Then all of a sudden, at his last match, he was able to win it. And I think he has what it takes. You know, should he win against Holan for the MWF title, he can like represent the company very well.
Now, let's talk about two of the guys from, yes, yung grupo ni, sino nga ba to, si Fabio Makisig and alongside yung si Talahalia.
Kelsey.
Yes, Hustle. Yung hukbong sa dadahan ng mga salot ng lipunan. Tama ba?
Yeah.
Let's talk
Uh,
about Kyle
yeah.
Season. The man who violated... Yeah, right. Si Muffy the Marmot at si Kenny Sapal Kangaroo. Remember? In separate
Yeah, I
occasions. That
remember.
was way back in 2018. Fuck you, Kyle Season. One day I could kick your ass for violating animals like that.
I remember that. For Kyle naman, I think yeah, he was the top rookie during 2018, and you know he was on his way to becoming one of the top guys of MWF. And you know he could have won that MWF title against O'Holan during Road to Fate last year, but I think it really wasn't his time yet to be a champion to represent the company. But I think his time will come.
Alright, back where we belong. After such numerous interruptions, we have a few minutes left in the
Unfortunately,
show. Now, let's talk about Lucas Buhao, shall we? One of the guys, not sure, parang he looks like a green shirt guy. But he soon joined, let me see, yes, yung leader to si Fabio Makisig
Fabio.
to form the Hassle. Yung, hukbong sa datahan ng mga salot ng lipunan. And believe it or not, it works. Eventually, Fabio was being Lucas' first ever opponent in his entire career.
Yeah.
And it seems to be magaling siya, malakas. Yes, he's a powerhouse in there to say the least. And even though he lost, he did earn Fabio and Kyle's respect for some reasons. And look at what they did. Sikat na sila sa mga fans ng Manilaverse. So I want to talk about Lucas Bahawi. Spill the beans, man.
Yeah, the thing about Lucas Buhawi kasi is he's like the bruiser. Like he's the bruiser in the group of Hassel because you have Fabio Makisig who's the boss, Hill as the right hand man, and Lucas as as the bruiser slash the tough guy. I mean, all of them are all tough guys, but you know, for Lucas naman, and he's the bruiser of the group, and it really fits well that he was in that he Kyle and Fabio formed Hassel out of that because the need for representation for the need of representation was there, and thankfully, the Manilaverse welcomed them with open arms. So for Lucas naman, I guess that he, hmm, I guess na he just really, ano lang, he just needs to polish some of his ring work. He already faced good opponents like Morgan Vaughn, Fabio. He just really needs to, ano lang, polish his ring work a bit more, and he can be great.
And yeah, last to mention about guys from AOWW. Yes, see, Ken Cypher, who did wrestle in World Underground Wrestling PH a couple of times, and then he made his debut in MWF sometime nearly late of 2019 or early of 2020.
Late. This
Action
he
Novela
made
TV. Taping ng
yeah
Action Novela TV. So what do you think of
yeah.
Ken Cypher?
I think
The Asian Nightmare.
yeah, for the Asian Nightmare naman, I guess that uh, he's one of the best. He's one of the best on the mic here in the Philippines. Like when we had him as a guest on our show, and his promo battle against Frankie 13 was probably uh, one of the best promo battles that I've watched. Like even though it was on the fly and we literally gave the topic like a few minutes ago on our show, he kept on going and he kept on delivering. And for Ken Cypher also to wrestle in WW is really something to look out for, because he's the he's one of the he's one of a few wrestlers that is working for two companies, and he I guess he can he doesn't really need more improving. I guess that he can improve on himself more. I think I don't know, but yeah, package he has the whole.
Pasensya na yung signal mo medyo mess pero at least nag-gets na namin yung kwento mo. But anyway, well, time's up for now. All I can say, Linus, is thank you very much. You're just, well, unexpectedly the right person for episode 15. And for that, I am forever be grateful for your incredible efforts. And no matter how shitty circumstances na dinanas natin sa pag-recording nito. Anyway,
Yeah.
before we leave, may bonus presentation tayo. And I kind of dedicate this one for Frankie 13. His
Ooh.
opponent is, well, an inspiration out of nowhere, and it would be an Extreme Rules match. But I have a hard time to do the ladder thing. Okay, I played WWE 2K19 kids, and it's the first
Yeah.
time I know how to arrange the ladder. Pag iikutin mo yung ladder, iikutin mo yung ladder sa
Mhm.
ibang direction. Ang gusto ko kasi perform, either superplex mula sa wrestling ring, yung sa top of the ladder, papunta sa labas ng the ring, either may inaabangan na objects, either steel steps or tables. Na-miss
Ooh.
ko yan sa totoo. Na-miss ko yan sa totoo. Yung gusto ko pang perform na sa inside the ring, sa top of the ladder, papunta sa labas ng the ring, either any objects awaits you there, lalo na tables, either yung Twist of Fate, yung RKO, o yung neck breaker. What do you think? Yung ladder
Hmm.
sa loob ng wrestling ring, malapit sa area ng lubid, di ba? Akit ka sa top, tapos upakan mo mabuti kalaban mo para ma-perform mo yung gusto mong gawin from top of the ladder papunta sa labas. Nagets mo? Hindi sa loob ng
Yeah.
ring, sa labas. What do you think
Yeah.
yung impact niyan?
I guess performing the twist of fate would be more cooler kasi you're giving effort na you're giving effort to like grab your opponent's neck, tapos magka-cutter ka. Like, damn, that's more effort. Pero, I guess kung ang babaksakan nila is probably a table para masulit.
What about still
Kind of like,
steps?
yeah, still steps can work too. Pero, kasi for me, mas prefer to table. Kind of like, kind of like the TLC matches. Mas accurate yung ganun for me.
Mm,
But I think, Frankie would prefer to like take a bump on a steel step, a steel
shit.
steps, on a ladder.
Panoodin mo to, pre. Panoodin mo right after this part of the recording segment. Yeah, you might like it. So yeah, before we go on to that thing, this is the Brutal One, Rolando Alejandro Zamora, and my guest for tonight, si LJS, si Linus Joshua Santos, o si Boy Laser Eyes. Would like to say, stay safe, kids. Always remember, support Philippine Pro Wrestling no matter what it takes. And we'll get through this pandemic. All the fun that we used to will return to us in no time. So, kids, no further ado, goodbye. And then here's the video segment from WWE2K19. Cheers to rock and roll, kids.
See you guys.
Mm.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Manila, the Philippines, weighing in at 311 pounds, John Simon.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action. This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Weighing in at 232 pounds, Youngblood Francis.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to...
What's going on here?
Here we go.
Oh, well, we had a feeling this could happen. The ambush fails.
Yeah, good thing, too.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
He hits the big knee. That's it. It's over. It's over. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. There it is, and with ligaments being tested, you have to wonder how long this can go on. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
Well, he's got to get himself out of it now.
Incoming! That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE. Nicely done. The damage has been done. He's not looking like himself here. Oof. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh boy, he is rolling. Going for the big one. Message delivered. Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats. I don't want to know what that feels like. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Here he goes. Bang! Got her!
What's he gonna do now? I'll tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches make me happy. My in-ring days are
Going for it all here. Well, I think this man means business, but he's got to capitalize now. I think we know what this is.
This is a treacherous match indeed, as Corey was saying. I can't even tell you how many times we've seen Extreme Rules matches result in broken bones, stitches, and even trips to a medical facility.
Yeah, but despite all those inherent dangers, these superstars still willingly sign up for Extreme Rules matches. That's what amazes me the most. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Come on, get up that ladder. Let's go. You can do it. Oh, boy, he is rolling. He's inflicting some serious pain here. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock Lesnar busted John Cena open following a vicious attack. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Oh boy, he is rolling.
It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task.
This has been a battle. Keep your eye on this one.
Now he's working from out of nowhere.
RKO! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Again? Really? Come on, come up with something new already.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
All right, it doesn't get much more elementary than this. The only thing left here to do is climb the ladder and win this match. Even this superstar can do that. Unless we start seeing some movement on the outside, I'm starting to think this one's over.
Great move. Just carrying the opposition here. But you can't carry your opponent all day. You gotta make a move eventually. Oh, he's such a tough target. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Gets out of the way of that one. Lariat. He goes down hard. Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
This could be all she wrote. Oh, no.
Can he finish the job?
Oh, nice move.
This is all but over.
Wow.
He's looking at it.
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now. Now that's how you make a statement. When this guy's on, look out.
He might have it. Cutter!
Warm up the bus. This one is over. There he goes, crashing to the floor. There doesn't appear to be too much movement on the outside, guys. We might just be looking at the winner of this ladder match. All right. Whoa! He's making a statement here with this attack.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Avoids trouble there. He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
There's the pinfall and the victory. He's on the defensive now. You have to wonder if he could recover from...
And the cover for the win! And a kick out.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination. Got the ladder where it needs to be, but as we know, that's only half the battle. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Oh, I think this man means business. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Jumping face buster.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon. Unless we start seeing some movement on the outside, I'm starting to think this one's over. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Oh boy, he is rolling. It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. Got the reversal. Here he goes. Dodges a bullet there. Wow, look at him, guys. Here it is. Oh, and he dodges out of the way. Here he goes. He's inflicting some serious pain here. That should do it. And now what? Ooh!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Unless we start seeing some movement on the outside, I'm starting to think this one's over.
Look at him move. What acrobatics.
It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. When this guy's on, look out. Incoming. He thinks he has it. 2, 3. Oh, but this singles contest has a victor. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. We have seen him here from out of nowhere. RKO!
And there it is, boys. This one might just do the trick. Things are obviously looking good right now, but let me tell you, climbing that ladder at this point in the match, look out! All right, it doesn't get much more elementary than this. The only thing left here to do is climb the ladder and win this match. Even this superstar can do that.
Look at this! There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory. Boy, this has just been pandemonium. Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's making a statement from out of nowhere. RKO!
Can he finish him off here?
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. This has been a war. At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. Uh-oh. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Perfectly executed. It's all academic from here. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. So damaging. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. When this guy's on, look out. Now he's working. Man, look at this. That's right, just keep going.
Now it's time to capitalize. I think that one will finally do the trick, guys.
Got the ladder where it needs to be, but as we know, that's only half the battle.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. I got right to the gut.
Oh boy, he is rolling. There's no denying that the rigors of this Extreme Rules match are starting to take their toll on these superstars.
No, there's the reversal.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. He got him good there. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. We have seen him here before. A cover!
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. By now, you'd think that would have been better scouted.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Unless we start seeing some movement on the outside, I'm starting to think this one's over.
Big move coming. Wait for it. One move after the other. It's devastating.
Nice. Shut it down.
He's looking at it. And he's heading back in.
There doesn't appear to be too much movement on the outside, guys. We might just be looking at the winner of this ladder match.
is how you make an impact.
Nicely done.
Things are obviously looking good right now, but let me tell you, climbing that ladder at this point in the match is...
Look at this.
Oh, an elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He's making a statement here with this attack. There he goes, crashing to the floor. I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are.
Look out!
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Come on, get up that ladder. Let's go. You can do it.
All right, it doesn't get much more elementary than this. The only thing left here to do is climb the ladder and win this match. Even this superstar can do that. It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task. Unless we start seeing some movement on the outside, I'm starting to think this one's over.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
He's trying to mangle his face here. And now he knows what getting tossed feels like. It's not fun.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Punch right to the face. Spin kick.
And there's the lethal kick to the face. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. When this guy's on, look out. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know, I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool.
Whoa! Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
There it is, the Uranagi. Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know, I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Oh, I think this man means business.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Clearly on a mission here.
Incredible.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Oh, and here we go. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he comes. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Putting it all on the line. No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Oh, and he incoming. He might have it.
Wow, what a gritty performance. All right, it doesn't get much more elementary than this. The only thing left here to do is climb the ladder and win this match. Even this superstar can do that.
Look at this. Punishing attack on the bot. Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3. Chalk up another one. Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Youngblood Francis.
Things are about to heat up. What grace! Float over into the... And he delivers a brutal DDT. He's making a statement here with this attack. The cutter stops him in his tracks.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. Hey, practice makes perfect, right? I think this is the beginning of the end.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.